So we're in the Eurotunnel, getting ready to go back to the UK after a really nice weekend we've spent in, visiting the chateau. This weekend we actually decided to visit some of the sort of tourist attractions that are nearby the chateau. We need to be able to kind of recommend to people where to go. And so we visited a few different places. In particular, Honfleur really stood out and was incredible. Honfleur is a sort of a beautiful fishing town that sort of sits around a harbour, but because of lots of hills, you've got these houses that are kind of 5, 6 or 7 story wooden houses that kind of are all cobbled together. Each one's kind of wonky and different, and it just has loads of charm. It's also got tons of these like amazing restaurants all the way around the harbour, and if you like seafood, then Honfleur is the place to visit. So I'd really recommend it. It's got sort of incredible church. Just every street you go down has like loads of charm and is really cute, and it's got some quite nice shops as well. We also visited Le Havre. Le Havre is surprising actually. We sort of had pretty low expectations, but it's a city that I think is probably best compared to maybe like Liverpool. It's sort of been through hard times, but also some good times, and a lot of money's been spent on sort of on regenerating it at the moment, and trying to sort of bring a lot of kind of culture and new events and things to the city. Morning. So today we're exploring Le Havre. Le Havre is the town that's closest to us, so when people are staying at Château Trois Cloches, they'll be able to jump on a train and be down here in about 15 minutes. Yeah, we will explore it and see how it goes. When you first arrive in Le Havre, you're met by this pretty impressive 1930s station. And then from there we also visited the beach, where there's a giant sculpture by Frenchman Vincent Ganivet. There's some other modern art such as these golden rocks, but I have to say that it wasn't long before we hit the bars, and then any aspirations to do the city justice in a vlog went completely out the window. So I always have huge admiration for presenters who are able to pull the goods out of the bag when hungover. We had quite a night last night and I am dying. But it's important that we try and keep the show on the road. And this is my husband. So yeah, worth a visit. Probably not the best place in Normandy if you only have a few days, but if you're there for like a week, I'd definitely recommend it. We also went to Deauville, which is famous for all of the kind of rich Parisians and world jet setters, in particular people who are sort of into horses. Once a year there's kind of a really big horse event in Deauville. It's also known as like the Parisian Riviera, because it's like the closest nice beach to Paris. So every summer all of the Parisians flock up to Deauville and sort of spread out on the beaches there. The only thing is it's quite expensive, so if you're kind of traveling on a budget, then just be aware it's kind of a place with Hermes shops, Chanel, expensive coffee shops, not your kind of sort of affordable budget eats, but it's really nice and worth a visit. Otherwise we just checked into lots of brocantes, really trying to kind of find out where the best ones are. So we're in another brocante. Don't know why I'm whispering. I think I just find it a bit cringe talking to the camera when we're in public places. But tell you what, this is one of the best laid out ones I've been to. This is the brocante in Faircamp, and it's why we didn't get a chance to spend much time at the Abbey. We felt it was more important to dash down here to see if we could find any bargains. Wow, gonna dive in and do some treasure hunting. We didn't find any sort of treasures today for the chateau, but we certainly found lots of places that we'll want to go back to try and kind of furnish more of the rooms of the chateau. But anyway, just to say though, I think like the area is totally underrated, and Honfleur in particular I think is definitely worth a visit. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe below. I'll be doing individual videos on each of the tourist attractions in the area, so we'll do a video on Honfleur. Honfleur in the future, and one on Le Havre. So if you want to find out more about those places, do please follow us. Thanks a lot. Bye.